waiting for in the mail. And to my absolute astonishment, this letter was from Ambassador Chris Stevens' parents. And that's when I was very surprised to know that Liddy Denier had a very close relationship to a very national story. And I am thrilled that this journey has brought me here today to introduce to you Ms. Liddy Denier.
Thank you for coming. It's great to see familiar faces and meeting people that I've talked to on the phone a few times. Tonight I was going to read a chapter from the book, and then 2 nights ago I woke up in the middle of the night and I had an idea. I said, no, I'm gonna write something. So, and I'm gonna read it. What if you knew you couldn't leave this room? Drop everything you are doing right now and imagine that this entire building is surrounded by heavily armed rebels, men whose sole intention is to kill you. You don't know them, they don't know you, but they want to end your life. You can hear them shouting hate-filled words that are carried on the smoke that is beginning to fill the room you are in. Smoke from fires they have lit designed to terrify you into fleeing. But you don't. You remain where you are because right now it is your safest and therefore your only option. Your heart is now pounding so hard it feels as if it will burst inside your chest and kill you before they do. But it doesn't. You remain alive. As each second passes, time matters less and a profound stillness wraps around you like a protective shroud. You are now clearer and more centered in your thinking than you have ever been. You know this is the end, and they are not going to come for you. They are not going to save you, despite what you have believed your entire career or what you have been telling yourself for hours. Why aren't they coming? The answer is deceitful and beyond your reach, so you stop, worn out from futility of asking. The relief of acceptance has filled you with other considerations now. This is it. This is all you get. One life made up of these few years that have passed so quickly, leading to this very day and this place. There is no possibility of goodbye, I am sorry, or I love you to the important people you have kept locked inside your heart. Every memory, vibrant and alive with feelings, their meaning now washing over you in a great wave of joy and regret for the time you no longer have. Each shortened breath escorts you through the door of your mortality, but you hesitate. You are not ready. You have more to do and you want to leave. You are simply not ready to die yet. Your family, your friends, you will never again see their faces or feel their embrace. As you die, your body lying on foreign soil, you realize that being murdered will be your legacy. The one event that will overshadow everything of importance and consequence that you have done with the life you have been given. They will never know you as anything other than Ambassador J. Christopher Stevens, the diplomat they killed. During the process of writing this book, Chris's last hours were always in my mind. A mountain of darkness that I had to confront every step of the way. While I assembled a sequential account of our time together, sometimes working through sadness and pain, something incredible happened, something I did not anticipate. Chris's voice emerged, loud and clear. What began as purification, a way for me to pass through my grief, eventually evolved into something else. A strong sense of the meaning of immortality and how it is achieved for some can be witnessed through the reading of his letters to me, as well as my reminiscence of Chris Stevens, the man I once loved. Not Chris Stevens, the murdered ambassador, or Chris Stevens, the media one-liner, or Chris Stevens, the political pawn. The voice that is speaking throughout this book belongs simply to Chris, the son, the brother, the uncle, the friend, the lover, the man. Chris Stevens' legacy was much more than the circumstances of his death, and yet the circumstances of his death are now more pertinent than ever, with a presidential election looming and the Benghazi inquiry behind us. If Chris had survived a violent attack in Benghazi, I have no doubt answers would have been given publicly to the question he must surely have asked himself that night in the compound. Why didn't they come for us? There is a desperate need for Americans to collectively acknowledge that something is deeply wrong with our system of governance. As a nation, we need to be brave and demand answers to crucial questions rather than accepting the spin and sweetened lies that are fed to us daily. Chris's murder was avoidable, and it is this very fact that should make us all wonder how protected we actually are. If an ambassador, an accomplished diplomat who was sworn in by Hillary Clinton, possibly the next president of the United States, is deliberately denied protection while under siege, and that denial leads to his murder, then are any of us truly safe? Thank you. Thank you for being here.